show you how to play Melody's theme from Not to Forget by Marco del Bene. If you want the letter notes for that, you want to be able to play that, go to LetterNotePlayer.com. I have them there for you. So I'm going to work through this in little segments. The first two measures have CG in the bass, CG in the bass, then CA in the bass, CA in the bass. Now on the right hand you're going to have C, D, E, C, F, E, C, D, E, C, F, E. Now what I try to consciously do is to emphasize the C down here and to hold the F back just a little bit. So if it'll be like this. So instead of emphasizing the E like that, I'll try to emphasize to bring out the low note and the same thing here. So we'll end up hold that B back. So the second phrase there we have C, E, A, E, B, A, C, E, A, E, B, A. Now I put them together and it'll sound like this, and I'll go slowly. Now you can see from there, if you go slowly, it's not gonna mess up the song. It's gonna make it even a little more beautiful. Then it goes to a D A twice, and then a D G B. So let's see, we're going from a C tonality to an A minor tonality to a D minor seventh tonality, and then to a D minor tonality, and then to a G. With the D in the bass there. So in the right hand you're going to have, so this time we're going to turn up. Twice we do that, and then we turn up, then we turn back down here. So D, G, D, A, G, C, E, F, E, F, G, D, G, D, A, G. Now together it'll be like this. When you turn that up, I like to almost make it like it's just suspending into air right there. So that it just is lifting up and pointing toward heaven right there, kind of just it suspends and then you lift off. Same thing. Emphasize that low note in there and then hold back the A just slightly going into that G. I think it sounds a little more musical if you can do that. But if you can't, you can play it. You can play it any direction you want, but that's what I like to do. Then we go to a C G, C G, to a C A, C A like we did at the beginning. And the first two times it's just like the beginning. Except they change that second line, so it's good. Then we go to a drop down to a B. So what that changes, that harmony, that it changes the harmonic presence there from a C with an added fourth in there suspended to a C G, a major seventh right there. Major seventh comes in, and then we have so we've got that A minor, and then we add that ninth in there, so it gets to an A minor ninth sound. So together that line will be. Again, when you turn that up, see the first time it turns down, then when you turn it up, just sustain that C just ever so slightly into the D, A. So it'll sound like this. See? So it's like it's just keeping going, and then the D comes in on top of it, and now you do have a D minor 7th sound in there. So you've got a D minor with that 7th in there with the C. So the next line you've got D A, and then G D, or C E. It'll end with C. There's that 7th, there's that major 7th sound again. But this line right here, when you're doing the, what you do is you cross under with your thumb right there. 1, 2, 3, then cross under on the C, D, E, F. Then you have enough fingers. So, and you end up on a G. And then you do the same thing. You want to make it musical as you play that line. Now this one is different. The first time it's C, D, F, D, E, F. Second time it's C, E, F, D, E, F, G. So they change the sequence of the notes there. Just a little bit, ever so slightly. And see, if you hold that F back, it just sets that G off when it goes to that G tonality right there. Now, you can decide where you want to lift off the left hand, because you can play it all the way through. I usually lift it off a little bit early and let the right hand carry on by itself. Now here, it will help you to get this down, because once you get to this area, you get into the harder section of the piece, and it will help you if you can slow it down just a little bit. Let's see what we were doing right there. So when we come out of that, we just have a C major triad. C, E, G, you hold it, E, G, E, G, E, G, G, A, E. Then we go to the A minor, E, 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 C, F, F, C, F, C, F, F, G, D, G. So your left hand is going to have to intersperse with the right hand. So let's get them together, and I'll go slowly so I can talk about each one of them. Then you got a B, C, answer with E, G, B, C, E, G, E, B, G, C, G. And then the A's go together. A, E, A, B, C, E, A, B, C, E, A, E, B, A, C, E. Now we've got an A and F together. We're going to an F tonality. F, C, F, E, F, F, C, E, C, F, C, A, G, and B, F, A, and C, F. So see, you're going from that tonality to that tonality and back. So you're working off of G passing tones. And then we're going right into a G. So you've got that G, G, D, G with the B, D. Then you got B and D and C and E, and answer with G, D. And then a D, B and D, G. Go all the way down to this G, D, G, E, G, F. And then a grace note, G, G. See, you got that grace note. And then you cross over with your left hand. You cross over to that D, and it'll sound like this. Because you've got, what you're going to is parallel sixths. B and C, B, C, and D, E. So we're setting that up with. And once you get there, your left hand is just going to go E, C, E, C, G, D, E, C, G, C, D, C, E, G, E, C, and then A, E, C, C, E. I'm getting ahead of myself there. Now let's take it straight through that section and go slowly without me talking. Is where we got to, and this is where you're gonna have to practice it, because your right hand goes, you got a B octave, and on that B octave you're gonna hit, the left hand is gonna go A, E, C, so you come back with it, and then go E, A, E, then C, E. Now, if you go C, E like I just did and keep that same finger, see, I'm spreading my hand out, I'm going A, E, C. If I do that with the middle finger, then it's going to be hard for me to reach that D, E that's coming above it. So what I do right there, and you can if you want, I go up with the middle finger, and then I go to my little finger, and then, because you're going to go D, E, C, E, D, E, C. So you've got to have that stretch in your hand, and you don't want to cross over, or you can't get, see, now if you can cross over and do it, if your hand works that way, then you can do it, but you're going to have to think on fingering right there. So go slowly, and you'll be right here where the, right there. And then this has to come down to that BC. That's just like we had before, and now this time we're going to go to an A and F, and we're going to spread out that F chord, F, C, A. So we're going to go root, fifth, third of the chord, and then you just lower neighbors, parallel 6, so A and F, G and E, A and F. Now there we're going to go to an open fifth, F, C, A, C, right there. And then all you do is play an A as a response. Then we're going to G. So G chord, G triad up here, and G, D, G in the left hand. And then we're going to go B and D, B and E, B and D, G and G, B, D. So it'll sound like this. I'm going to go slowly right here so you can see it. Answer is G, D in the left hand. Again, answer that, and then we have two of these in a row. And then a G and E, 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 B. So you got a long E and then a E grace note with a long E, and we're going to E, B, D, E. Now your E7 chord would be E, G sharp, B, D. So we're playing part of that, and then we get this G sharp up here, so we go B. I'm getting ahead of myself now. I want to back up and play what I just played going slowly. So let me see. Let's just go all the way back and play through that this time going slowly. See, there's where you've got to have your time built in. So you may have to be looking at your hands right here and get that memorized in your head, because your hands are going different ways. You're coming up with the BB, and you're going down here with the A, E, C. So getting into that we're coming out of those parallel 6. That's the tricky one right there, because you're coming from, and you got to spread out your hand to get that F and the C. Then we're going to an F and the A right there. So it's tricky, but you can do it if you just practice. That one will actually help you if you practice a little bit hands separately and get them, because then you'll have it. I'll start back on the B. See, once again, you're moving up to that, and you're doing down to this, all the way down to the F. I've covered that well enough. Let me go through that last part. Once we get to the G, B, D, it'll be. Now once you get to here, it gets easy again, because all you got to do is, and you got to remember, you got to go up to the E and then back to the D. D, then A, E, A, C, E, 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 A, C, and then you take it away to the end. So we'll start right there on that E, B, D, E. So what we're doing is we're breaking down that E major 7th, E 7th chord. Twice, and then we go to an A minor. Take it away with E. So what we're doing there is we're going to A, E, A, C, E. And then we go back to A, E, A, C. And then the right hand's going to go E, A, E, B, C. And we just lift that up. Then we're going right to a D minor tonality. By going up to that G right there, we're setting up for this G. Now what I do there, you're not going back, we're not going to the G right there, we're going to the F, to the E, and back to the C tonality. Now what I'm doing right there is I'm setting it up so that that F, E is already in the listener's mind. Again a little bit slower, and then slow everything down. And then just nice little curve with your hand. Go over to the C, hold them, slide off of them. There you have it. It's a beautiful song, beautiful piece of music, Melody's theme. Hope you enjoy playing it.